Got the bike done, ready to take a ride and try it out. I started it, it ran great. Checked the voltage, it's up to over 14 volts, so that was a problem. Needed a new starter. Got all that buttoned up, and that's the 1970 FLH Electric Glide with the S&S carb. And I got everything done. Checked the brake on it. I got to yet, but I got all that done. Let's see how it runs. Getting a cramp in my leg. Oh, wow. See the brake. Oh yeah, brake's clear up. Check my mirrors. Seems like it clicks and then it wants to go. That has to either be the starter, or one time before it was this button. You open this up and you can actually clean them contacts in there. One time before it did it, and I did that first, and that was it. So I'll try that. If not, take the starter out and clean it. But it's not the bike. Oh, it sounds good. Good to be back on the road. Say it don't want to go. Oh, I don't know. I thought I adjusted my clutch up. That might be it. I bet you I didn't adjust my clutch. Son of a gun. There goes my GoPro. Okay, second try at it. All I had to do was take the shifter, loosen it, and bring it up some. I couldn't get it down far enough to put it in gear. So I adjusted that, it's alright. The other thing I'll have to check, I gotta hurry up because it's supposed to rain. There's clouds over there. I'm just taking a short ride. And it's definitely gonna rain tomorrow, I think. So I'm gonna get it out and just try it. And it clicks before I get it started. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is check this button. Then I'll go to the starter and solenoid. One of those three. And turn the gas on. I'll put the choke on a little bit. Yeah, it's clicking. But it should go all right. And I left the 3M on my GoPro a little longer, so it should be attached. There, it went right in. Boy, the bike seems so smooth and just nice and tight all over. I'm looking for the hill shifter. There isn't one on this one, it's on a Suzuki. I'll go up this way. It's running good. And it was charging the battery when I first checked it. I first run it, I checked it, and it was over 14 volts, so. Running beautiful. Running beautiful. A few things I check on that for that clicking, because before it didn't do that. It would, well, I thought it was a battery. And the battery is an age. And every time I was trying it, it wasn't charging, so. But I had it on the charger overnight, and I had it on, I think all day yesterday, In fact, I had it on a couple days and it went up to 100%. So I'll go home and shut it off, and then I'll wait a few hours and I'll check to see if the battery's holding above 12 volts when it's not running. If it's holding above 12 volts, then I know, well, it's okay, something else. Just got to narrow it down, do the easiest thing first. Oh, is it running nice? I got to get it inspected. I see they're doing some potholes out here. They've done. I think somebody said they're going to retop these roads on the back side here. I don't know. Beautiful today. It went up to about 92. Tomorrow it's supposed to be just a little bit cooler. But this summer, I told Lois maybe we hit a record because all the days it was 90. Oh, the brakes running good, working. Boy, when a cycle sits for a good while, you really got to check it out. You know, man, I keep wanting to hit that heel shifter. I got to liking it so much. Oh, bike sounds good. Well, sometime I'll get that. I have a big tap ordered for that oil drain plug, and I'll just, even if I get it, I'll just wait till I go to change oil and then do it, re-thread it and fix it. But man, everything sounds good. Not one rattle. I have quick disconnect saddlebags, and they sit on these pegs. You push them back and then lock them on. Behind them I put like 2 fiber washers I made out of gasket material. I put 2 on each stud, and there's 2 studs on each bag, so it's 4 of them. So I made 8 of those little washers, put them on, put just a little bit of shellac on them so they'll stay on if I take the bag off. And I put those on because the bags would rattle a little bit. And you just, you know, see where it's rattling at and then try to find it and fix it. A couple beautiful homes out here. Yep, up on top, that's a nice one. Here's a nice one. That one on top, boy, he's got a beautiful setup there. There's a motorcycle, looks like a Harley. Wow, flames, nice looking. I went to get the bike out of the workshop. I couldn't like steer it, and I'm like, what's wrong? Here I have this damper tightened down. That's if you have a sidecar, you put that on a little bit. I had it tightened down so when I had it on the lift, you know, it'll hold the steering straight for me, because it'll want to flop to the left or right, and I locked it and I forgot about that. Oh yeah, she's running good. Oh, just purring. And then what I'll do is check my brake lights, headlights. They're marked the roads here too, I think, because they're going to retop. They were showing where they want to and where they don't want to. minor detail work there, and she ought to be ready to go. Maybe. I don't see anybody around. Open it up a little bit. Oh, man, I'm going 65, almost 70 there for a little bit. Yeah, she's running good. Just a feel of it. And it's different than the Suzuki. This one I'm setting up a little bit higher. And no forward controls, so the GoPro seems to be hanging on. And I imagine it's, you know, like I said, it's going to rain tomorrow, so I probably won't be getting it inspected. So the helmet will have a little while to set with that 3M tape. Oh man, it is beautiful. Once I get home too, if I turn it off and then hit the starter and see, because it's charging the battery as I run. But I think it's some little minor thing there. Years and years ago, I took that starter and I tore it clear apart, because it's made like that. Like the newer ones are probably maybe stamped together. I don't know if you can even open them up, but this one's all bolted together, and I can just unbolt it, take it apart, and I can see the contacts in there good and clean them. And it's just, especially in the solenoid, a viewer saw one of my videos, and then he asked, or I went and seen what he uploaded, and his last upload, he had a Suzuki, and he said he ran it in the rain, and ever since then it wasn't running right. It was like the idle was a little off and this and that, and I told him, well, try fresh gas. He said he had I think like a quarter tank, and he put all fresh in. That didn't help. And I said about make sure your air filter's dry. He said he did, and it was dry in there. Thought maybe he was sucking some moisture. So whoa, little speed shift in there. It's just different. I'm so used to that Suzuki. This one's different. Ah, it's good to have it back on the road anyway. Right there's a big white line on the road. I guess they're not going up his way. Idling good. I pull up here, stop and give it the test. Front brake squeaky. Hasn't been used for a while. Okay, let's see. Let me open my helmet. Okay, we'll shut it off and see. Boy, what a sweet machine. Almost sold it a few times. Turn her on. No, it's in the starter, or like I said, this button up here or something. because this bike's always been where I barely hit it. Man, it kicks right on. Oh. She's looking good.